what did you want? It's a movie about a man locked in a room, and there's a woman coming sometimes in the room. Did you want more CGI, more car chases, gunfights? What did you want?
It's not that.
Sex?
I just said that it is getting aged, and you see it.
How?
Yeah, it's my feeling.
Okay. We're talking about
That's it. I've seen it, and I love this movie before. But today I watched it. I watched it a week ago, and I think the movie didn't age well. That's my opinion. If you don't want my opinion, I switch off my camera and I go to make my own podcast.
It's still a great movie with a lot of great thing inside. What could you say else? And
it has a lot of great things inside.
Yeah.
That's the quote. That's the hook for the opening. It has a lot of great things inside.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Welcome, everybody. Today we're talking about a very special movie. That's kind of my catchphrase, a very special movie. We have somebody else here with another catchphrase that I'm sure we're going to hear today. The movie we're talking about is the movie Misery. It is it's inspired by a book from Stephen King. It's an 80s movie made by Reiner. It's Sebastian's choice, so we're going to listen to Sebastian's reason for recommending this movie today. Sebastian, how are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. And thank you for the listeners to be here, expecting to be at least two of them. So the reason I chose Misery today is that it's a very special place in my history, cinema history. You know, I saw this movie when I was very young because the movie get out in 1990, I think. And I remember the first time I saw it, it was in Canal Plus, the first time. And it was very incredible at the time because it was a very good thriller. And I don't think I saw it again until recently to do this podcast. And I watched it again and I have so many things to say about it. And if I have to sum up my impression of the movie, 25 years or 30 years later, it's still a great movie with a lot of great thing inside. What could you say else? And
it has a lot of great things inside, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the quote. That's the hook for the opening. It has a lot of great things inside.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
And that's it. Thank you guys, and see you next time. Okay. But so what do you think? What guys did you think about it?
Well, I know Hugo and I will disagree on this, but I think it aged well. It's fine. It's still good. It has this charm, this cozy little charm of a cabin in the snow, of course. That's why Sebastian chose it. But it feels very cozy, even though the house is a super dangerous place and there's a monster living there. She's a monster. You know, even every Stephen King movie is about a monster and she's the monster. It's not supernatural. But yeah, James Caan, absolutely fantastic. Katie Bates, wonderful. The casting is incredible. Hugo, what did you think of this movie?
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you again. So,
just say it. Just say the word.
Which
there you
word?
Go. We can't see it. Move it a little bit to the front.
So for me, this movie, I've seen it when it was released in the 90s. I watched it few times, and today, at an adult age, I watch it again. Still working. We're going to talk about the two actors who are just amazing. But I do believe that the film didn't age well, and I'm going to explain later why and why I'm right. Thank you very much.
Can you guys stop choosing huis clos, please? It's all huis clos. Everything we're doing. We got to stop that. So it looks like Sebastian was gone. He's back. All right. So Sebastian, when you saw that movie the first time, when you were a child, what was your impression of it?
I was very impressed. I mean, when you were, I don't know, in 1990, I think I was 9, 10, don't remember exactly, but I was very impressed, you know. And this was the time where you could only be allowed to watch a movie with your parents because it's not like today where every kid has probably an iPhone, an iPad, and the TV on his bedroom. So it was a special occasion to see movies, you know. And especially movies, American movies, because in French television, you had only movies in Canal+. So it was a big event for me to watch a movie like that. And it's so efficient in the tension, in the thriller, that it gives me a good and a positive impression for a long time. I mean, it was in my mind since then, I didn't forget it. And it was a pleasure to watch it again.
For me, when I was a kid, it had the word Stephen King. So that's it. I was in. Oh my God, Stephen King. Go ahead.
No, just saying that effectively, every time we get a movies from Stephen King, we are, oh my God, but we are always disappointed. 99% of the time, the movies from the Stephen King's books are really bad, really bad.
So that's my question. Is it the best Stephen King adaptation?
Sorry.
Well,
Come on,
okay,
guys.
I know what you're going to say. But Sebastian, is it the best?
I have to recall everything they transform into a movie, but I have to say something. I think this is one of the first time, if not the only one, where there is a book of Stephen King where there is no paranormal or fantastic or horror things involved in the story, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, the other movie we were about to say, I know, Hugo, you were going to say it, and me too,
No, but
does not have any supernatural
Yeah,
at all.
even the one before done by Rob Reiner don't have the body. Stand By Me.
Yeah,
but the biggest
okay.
one, the biggest one is not you. It's inarguable.
Oh yeah,
The
it's
biggest Stephen King movie.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about this one. Yeah.
Okay, we should do a top 10 one of those top 3. So Sebastian, walk us through the movie. What happens? What's the story?
Well, the plot. This is what is very good with the movie. That the plot is very simple. The cinematography is very simple but very efficient. The story is basically a writer who wrote his book in a cabin somewhere in the mountains, and he finished his book. He's supposed to go back to New York, but he has an accident, and he's saved by a woman who claimed to be his biggest fan, and who try to make him recovered. And the thriller starts like that.
To me, this movie, if I had to reduce it, I would say it's a man who has an accident and he's saved by a normal woman. She's just a regular woman. As far as I know, I didn't see anything special about her.
Yeah.
She's got emotions and she gets angry and she does everything. I mean, oh yeah, she killed babies. She killed babies in a hospital, I mean, in multiple hospitals. So she's a bad woman, but as far as I can tell, Katie Bates does a great job at playing a woman.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah.
So we find out that, oh my God, she's crazy, right? But my question to both of you guys, when do we know that there's something wrong with her? What scene?
The first one.
Well, when she's able to open the door, the metal door of the car. What the hell? But at some point, he's in bed and she comes and she gets mad. When was the first time she got mad?
But I've seen we all know the story. So when you go to see Misery, you know that there is a problem. Even before to watch her, you know that she's going to have a problem.
What's her catchphrase? What's the first thing the most important thing she tells him? Did you guys watch the movie or what? Sebastian, it's your movie. What's her catchphrase?
Yeah, I know, but tell us.
I can hear the click, 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 click. ChatGPT, what is her catchphrase, please? So she says, "I'm your number one fan."
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that's an important sentence because at the end, in the restaurant, he sees the woman that looks like he's reminded of her, and the woman says, "I'm your number one fan." So maybe she's crazy too. All right, great work, guys. Great work on this podcast.
Hey, guys, I keep all my bullets, and I have a lot. So I'll let you be happy. Oh yeah, Katy Bates and James Caan and Rob Reiner is amazing. Just talk about it, and after I will talk about real cinema. All right. So enjoy between yourself the things you have to do. Me, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, Sebastian, keep talking me through the movie. So you told us a little bit about the synopsis, a little bit, but walk us through a little bit of some of the scenes at the beginning.
At the same time, I will answer a little bit your question earlier. At the beginning, I mean, it's not totally abnormal to see, a woman who said she's a fan of the writer, because in the story he's a very known writer, famously in all the country, So it's not strange. But soon, I think it's the first scene where she's try to complain about what he's writing in his book, the new book he wrote, and she starts to be a little bit odd, and you see on the face on James Caan that it feels something strange, but you don't know yet that she's crazy and she could kill him, and he will, it will be everything that happened after that. But yeah, what was your question already, Julian? Sorry, I forgot.
My question is, when is the first time we realize that she's crazy?
Yeah, I think.
So I'll tell you, it's when she reads this book and she says there's a lot of swearing in there.
Yeah.
And she doesn't like it. And she makes it very clear that he should stop putting swear words in there. And she gets mad and she yells and stuff. And he's like, you can see in his eyes, he's a great actor. He's like, oh shit, what am I doing here? But he's still trying to be nice because she saved him. There's this weird relationship of she saved his life and she's nursing him back to health, but also she's crazy and she's probably going to kill him. So like he's in between, like I got to be nice to her because, at least at the beginning, I have to be nice to her because she saved me. But after that scene, he starts figuring out the lies. Like, oh, the phone is working. Hold on. And the roads are open. What the fuck am I doing here? So yeah, that's the first scene, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything before that.
Yeah, and I think it's one thing which is very good in the movie as well is the cinematography and especially the direction. Every time, and I think this is the first time that we see her being upset, and you see the camera zooming at her face slowly, and a big emphasis on her face, and you start to feel everything that the guy could feel inside. It's very good.
James Caan is extremely expressive. You can see everything on his face. It's like a weird game of he can't say. The exposition in this movie is non-existent. They never explain to you what's going on. It's all visual. You have to. They show you instead of telling you, right? So that's the opposite of Christopher Nolan, for example. Christopher Nolan, there's always like 5 scenes that explain, all right, if we do this, this is going to happen, and these are the rules, and this is the opposite. I really like the sheriff. I want to talk about the sheriff. I like the sheriff a lot. He looks like my grandpa. But also, nowadays, who plays this kind of characters? There's only one actor who does it.
You mean the sheriff?
Yeah. Now, in movies now, who plays this guy?
Arquette.
No, too young. Yeah, there's one guy. There's only one guy.
Yeah, the guy with the mustache, No.
Sebastian has never seen the movie we're talking about, Hugo. Tommy Lee Jones. It's 100% Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah,
if they were going to remake the movie today, it's Tommy Lee Jones. Small town sheriff,
All right, yeah.
Put
You're
his
talking
feet on the
about
desk.
the Coen brother movie.
There's a coffee machine in the things. Yeah. So you're talking about bullets, Hugo. Like you have some attacks for the movie. So we're waiting. I've been waiting.
Okay, let's start to be really honest. It's not, this movie is good. It's not a bad movie. It's a great movie because of 2 person, and it's Kathy Bates, who are just crazy in the role. She is just amazing. She is scary. My God, she is really, really scary. James Caan, extraordinary guy. He was in a dire straits before to do the movie. They proposed the role to every star in Hollywood: Jack Nicholson, Mel Gibson, everyone was offering the role. So everyone said no. He got the role, and he's amazing. He's perfect in the role. I'm not gonna shoot the movie, but I think that Rob Reiner is not a master in mise en scène, and you can feel it now in 2026 that it's getting really, really old, the movie. In many sequences, and the summit for me was the moment, the fight at the end. My God, she received two shots of a writing machine. She fired again. So I think the sequence, the shot, they are not. It's Rob Reiner. Hein? Rob Reiner is not Stanley Kubrick. If you see his filmography, what the Princess Bride, who I love this movie, and what Cocoon, Stand By Me.
A few good men. Come on.
Yeah, that's maybe my favorite one. But I think, yeah, Rob Reiner. If I compare to the movie of this, not the decade, the year, we have the Goodfellas, guys. If I watch the Goodfellas today, I'm blown away. It's amazing. You have Edward Scissorhands. I'm not a big fan of Tim Burton, but the movie is still completely amazing. You have the second Die Hard. You have Total Recall. You have Dance with Wolf. We have Red October. So yeah, I think that the movie is getting old.
So, Sebastian, what's your retort to that?
All right, I don't agree at all. I agree on the fact that Rob Reiner is not the best and biggest director of the history of cinema. Yeah, for sure. But I think this is one of his best movie, you know. And the movie is not intended to be as equal as the big movies you talked about, like the Goodfellas or anything like that. It's a simple movie, simple plots. Everything is simple, but it's done very, very competently, very efficient. You feel the tension. It's for me, it's as a thriller from this era. It's one of the best thriller from this era.
I'm sorry, but we can.
Why are you talking about the trailer?
Thriller. Sorry, it's my accent.
Oh, thriller.
But we can absolutely compare Goodfellas and Misery. They are from the same year. So
but it's not the same genre, you know. It's totally different.
Oh, I'm not talking about genre because I said Indiana Jones Last Crusade was 89. Guys. It's not the same budget, and of course it's not the same budget. That's why I choose the Goodfellas, because it's the same budget. So I'm talking about the movies getting old and it look aged. And I'm sorry, Goodfellas. It's I watch it a lot, Goodfellas, and there's no problem. I feel bored in some sequences. You know, Stephen King, when he watched the Stand By Me, he said, "My God, I need this guy to make a movie of my books," because honestly, at this time, all the movies from Stephen King, they were looking like TV film. He stopped saying that when he's got Shawshank. Huh? When he sees Shawshank, he was, oh my God, that's the guy from. So for me, I think the movie is really, really amazing because of the acting of Michael Caine and Katie Bates, who won the Oscar and well deserve it. But yeah, sorry about it. I think the movie didn't work how it was working anymore.
So when you compare it to all these movies, you compare it to movies that have more interesting visuals. I'm assuming that's what you're trying to say. What did you want? It's a movie about a man locked in a room, and there's a woman coming sometimes in the room. Did you want more CGI, more car chases, gunfights? What did you want?
It's not that.
Sex?
I just said that it is getting aged, and you see it.
How?
Yeah, it's my feeling.
Okay. We're talking about
that's
feeling.
it. I've seen it, and I love this movie before. But today I watched watched it a week ago, and I think the movie didn't age well. So that's my opinion. If you don't want my opinion, I switch off my camera and I go to make my own podcast. Right?
That's a good hook. I like it. Is Hugo gone?
Answer in next episode.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the movie is not bad. Rob Reiner is not a huge, and you know what? He's not a good movie maker, and he's not even a good dad. So what the point?
Okay, I got a quiz for you guys. When does she realize that he's been going outside of the room? How does she realize?
Hold on.
You guys have not watched this movie, Sebastian.
Because of the penguin. But
the penguin.
Yes,
but I suspect that she known before and she was playing him. I
Well,
don't
you're making assumptions about the
yeah,
movie.
I agree. There is nothing in the script that show you that, but yeah, that's my thinking.
Okay.
You know that when Stephen King wrote the book, wrote the book, Katie Bates was the cocaine. I'm your
Yeah.
fan number one. Yeah, he was completely a cocaine-man at this time,
Mm.
alcohol and everything. So when he wrote it, it was in his mind the cocaine. Katie Bates was the cocaine, and completely, he was like a prisoner of the cocaine.
She don't lie. She don't
She
lie.
don't lie. If you want to get
Cocaine.
down on the ground.
Okay, next quiz. When they have dinner, she makes him a little dinner. I love how he's like, "Oh, we should have dinner too." Yeah, like how vicious he is. You know, he's trying what he can because he has no power, right? He's physically stronger than her in his normal circumstances, but he's disabled, of course. What does she put in the ground beef to make it better? And he says, "Oh yeah, you can't have that in New York." Right?
Meatloaf or something like that.
Nope. She puts spam. You guys know what spam is? You have spam in France?
It's not like turkey or something, no? In Cannes.
We have
It's in a
everything
can and
in
it's
France.
disgusting, like meat jelly.
Yeah, we do have it. We do have it.
I'm sure it's everywhere in every the different names.
With the same opponent things, you know?
Yeah. It's like one step below corned beef, you know? It's like the lowest thing. It's very popular in Hawaii. Okay. What else we got to say about this movie, guys? There's a bunch of stuff. I thought you had a lot of bullets, Hugo.
Yeah, I still have more. I love the way...
When you use bullets, I would like to see the opposite from Sebastian. Like, give us some good stuff about the movie, Sebastian. What makes it a good movie?
I just want to say that I love the way that how Katie Bates is getting mad in a scene, and the scene after she came, oh, hello, I prepared that.
Even she switches even from one scene in the same scene.
Yes,
she starts oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, she's coming from theater. It was her first movie, yeah, and she was repeating for theater, not theater, the movie theater, Broadway. You know, I mean a play. Mm-hmm. And Michael Caine didn't care. No. We don't repeat. We don't train. Just shut. I'm an artist, you know. And she was mad, upset about that.
That's good, right? That's what they wanted. They wanted her to be
to be and
mad.
A guy from the crew said, "Okay, you keep that inside of you, and when we shot, you just give everything."
Next. Go ahead, Sebastian.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that. So James Caan and Katie Bates didn't blend well together.
Oh, yes, they did, but it was two worlds. She come from the play, and she was like, my God, I don't. And you know, they shot few sequences. He was drunk, was completely drunk. So Rob Reiner came and said, "Okay, no, there's a dysfunctional camera. We need to do it again and everything." After he realized that it was because he was drunk, and he offered to pay from his pocket the moment that they lost because he was completely drunk.
You know, I think Misery, we spoke a while ago, Hugo, you and I, about making a movie, a top prisoner movie. It is a prisoner movie. He's a prisoner.
Completely, yeah.
You know? Okay, I have a question for you guys. Are you guys ready?
Always.
Go ahead.
What is the most famous scene in this movie?
You mean for the general opinion or for us?
Yeah, the scene that everybody knows.
When she broke his
his ankles. Yeah.
Crazy.
And I know, Hugo, you said that it was different from the book.
Yeah, she. I don't know the word in English, but she something you need to. Yeah, she saw the foot in English. And there's other sequence that in a moment she killed a guy with a lawnderling. Something you need to cut the grass. Lawnderling, something.
Lawnmower.
Lawnmower, and they cut it from the movies because or it's too much horrible or it's too much funny, but it's not she was really upset that they cut at this moment.
I have to say, what I really appreciate about this movie, and you don't see it in a lot of movies anymore, is the acting and the mise en scène is designed in a way that you can see in every actor's, in their mind, what they're thinking. Michael Caan, James Caan, you can see on his face every thought his character has. Shit, I need to do this. I need to do this. She's going to do that. And you can see him like, okay, I need to tell her these words to make her happy so I can keep doing my things. There's a montage in this movie, guys. And this montage is insane. It's unbelievable. It is a montage of writing a book, at the same time reading a book, because she's reading what he writes. You know, he has to impress her, making what she wants. But also training montage. He also trains to become stronger, to beat her up.
Yeah.
3 things at once. Very good montage. And the montage somehow shows you that there might be multiple seasons. Like it snows and then it's sunny behind him. How long does he stay in this thing? I have no idea how long he stays. But it looks like a long time.
Yeah.
You know?
It doesn't show exactly how long. But just to rebound on something you said when you said it's a prison movie. I had the same feeling when I watched the guy. It's a little bit like in prison, you know, the guys, they have nothing and they have to do some small things with everything they've got, you know, they have nothing else. And you feel that in the main character, because James Caan, you know, when he starts to try to find a way to get out of the room, or he find a way with a piece of paper to make a small cup to put the drugs inside to keep it. I mean, he's like a prisoner trying to, and disabled. So he's very limited in his actions, and he's trying to use everything he has around him to survive, basically.
There is a lot of MacGyvering in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought about that, yeah.
You know that Rob Reiner is playing in the movie? He's the guy who drives the helicopter.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
Yeah, just a few anecdotes.
My favorite Rob Reiner role is in Wolf of Wall Street.
Definitely.
He's the dad. Awesome.
Definitely. And you know that on the photography, it was, what his name? Barry Sonnenfeld. The Men in Black and everything. He was doing the photography. It was his beginning. But before that, he was shooting porn movies. Yeah,
would you guys have done anything different? Because I think I would have won against her first day.
Definitely.
As soon as I realized she's crazy, I would have immediately disabled her. No problem.
He's a bit weak, James Caan.
Yeah. At the beginning.
Yeah, but physically he's weak, right? But there's other things he could have done.
What?
When he, for example, just an example, when he has the knife in the thing, right? And he's like training to see it getting out, he decides, oh, I'm going to hide the knife and fall asleep. Once she showed that she has these injections, the game is over. You have to kill her immediately because she can disable you anytime she wants, right? He should have stayed awake and waited for her to come and kill her right away. But anyway, you know, they should have put Steven Seagal instead of...
or Tommy Lee Jones, you know, in
James Caan.
With the...
Yeah, he make his own knife with a piece of
holding the knife like that, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of MacGyvering. There's a lot of investigation. He investigates her house.
Yeah.
And those moments are incredibly tense. When he goes outside the first time and then the car comes back and she's coming back with the paper, the tension in that scene is incredible. You're like, you need to go back.
It's what I said earlier. You know, the cinematography, the direction is simple but so efficient. You know, this scene particularly, you know, when she's put the key in her door, and at the same time you see him putting the pin in the door, and you see the big zoom on her feet, and she dropped the paper and the music, and you have to go back to the room quickly. It's like you said, the tension is very, you feel it really. That's why it's so efficient as a movie, because it's so to the point and so efficient. Yeah. What can I say else? It's perfect.
I think there's multiple level of deception he needs to go through. The first time he thinks, okay, she's crazy. I got to be nice so I can get what I want. So Hugo is back. I'm going to explain what I'm saying. The first time she shows that she's crazy, he thinks, if I'm nice enough, I can probably skate around the situation until it's over and I can leave. But then she makes him burn his script, which is a big thing. She insists on him burning his script. He's trying to bullshit her, like, oh yeah, my editors got copies of it, so it's no problem. And she's like, oh yeah. So she's not naive. She's not stupid. She's crazy, but absolutely not stupid. So she doesn't believe him, and she makes it burn it. But then he's like, all right, fine, I'll write a new one for you. And she reads it, and she's, I don't like it. You need to do it again. But then eventually, before that, she went to buy some paper for him. And he's like, oh, there's one thing though. This is not the paper I use, because this one smudges. And he shows it to her, and he puts his finger, and then she puts her finger to verify because she doesn't trust him. And it smudges. And so he thinks, I won. She's going to go get the paper. But before she leaves, she's like, oh, and do you need anything else? She starts getting mad at him because he's too high maintenance and he needs too much. So this role where we thought she was going to be okay with like nurturing him and being nice to him as long as he does what she wants. No, it's not even good enough. You can't ask too much because she gets crazy too. And then we see her in town and she yells from her car. So that's what other people see, the side of her where she's just yelling all the time. And that's when the sheriff looks, oh, there's a crazy woman in the car, Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, I have an anecdote. You can say that in English, an anecdote. At the beginning of the movie, at one point on the movie, when she brings the typewriter and she says that the letter N is not working. This is a real story of Stephen King. One of the first typewriter he used has a malfunction on the letter N. So it's a little Easter egg, that he put in the movie.
Hugo, before you were gone, and for the listeners who already, I'm sorry, I apologize for him. He's a bad person. When you were gone, I was talking about how tense the scene where he goes out of the room for the first time and she comes back and he has to hurry up and get back to the thing. And when she comes in, he's all sweaty and she's like, are you okay? I thought he was pretending to jerk off or something. Oh, I was jerking off. I'm sorry. That's what I would have said.
The movie is good. I just said it didn't age well, but honestly, what they are doing, James Caan and Katie Bates, all the sequence, that's still fantastic. It's crazy. But I have another anecdote. One moment in the movie, I don't know if you notice it. They said, hey, the guy who went crazy in an hotel not far from here. It's Shining. It was an homage to Shining.
So it's the rule of Stephen King. It's all in the same universe.
But yes, it's in Castle Rock in the Maine.
Yeah.
It's often in that part of the States.
If it's in the same universe, it means there are aliens, ghosts, monsters. There's just you don't see them.
But anyway, Misery. It's in the top 5 of the best movie from the books of Stephen King, obviously.
And this is the only one who had an Academy Awards, an Oscar.
It doesn't mean anything for me anymore. I remind you, what's the name of this movie?
At the time.
5 Oscars this year. You know that
Sinners, yeah.
Hitchcock never get one. Shawshank, 12 nomination, not a single Oscar. They give one to Charlie Chaplin for an homage to his career, but he never received anything. So it's a vote of sympathy, the Oscar. You know what you have to do to get an Oscar. You need to go to all the TV show to have like you stop a year or 6 months to see everyone, to talk about. You go to see all the no, it's
or you need to get Harvey Weinstein on your side, but it's not possible anymore. So
it's not possible anymore.
As far as our viewers are concerned, there's only one metric that matters. What does the Judgmental Mind podcast think about it? Oh, they like it? Yeah, it's a good movie. That's it.
You can go.
But it aged. It aged a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Don't feel ashamed to talk about movies that you love when you're young. And now we are daddies. Well, not anyone. We are old guys now. We can be honest, right?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is the type of movie where you liked it when you were young, but as a dad or as an adult, you can appreciate even more. And personally, I love the movie even more than when I saw it differently, but even more than when I saw it when I was a teenager.
Same for me. I like it more. And the reason for that is because now I understand how difficult, I don't even understand. I'm thinking how difficult it must have been for them to make an interesting movie with only two people, most of the movie in a room. How do you make an interesting movie out of that? I don't even know how I'm going to edit the video that we're doing today, adding pictures and moments of the show, of the movie to make it interesting. I don't even know how I'm going to do that.
There are movies with two person that are interesting. Even before during 70s, you have
But it's
this.
not easy.
It's very difficult. Very difficult. You have this one that's got a reboot with Jude Law. The main one in French is called Le Limier. It was with James Caan, Michael Caan. Sorry. It was amazing. So I know it's difficult to shoot that. You need interesting sequence, interesting scenario.
And that's why you have to rely on very good actor to play the parts, because if the actor is not good, I mean, they are everything. They have to convey everything, because you don't see a lot of scenes, and the actors have to weight all the movie on their shoulders.
But again, all the movies they did from the Stephen King legacy during the 90s, the 80s, yeah, I can't remember one good. Cujo, straight on TV. So many movies that.
But that's because Stephen King made so many books that, of course,
God.
most of it is not good.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, when I was 12, I used to read Stephen King books.
Yeah.
And then I was when at 13, 14, well, I'm tired of this. It's just too much fluff.
Yeah.
Too many details. It's too many. I heard, somebody told me that he was paid by the word. That's why his books are so big, because he puts a lot of words, because he makes more money the bigger they are.
We didn't talk about the wonderful Lauren Bacall playing the editor. Wonderful.
I know why they put her there. I think it's because, okay, we're going to have a crazy woman. We got to have a good woman on the other side to show the contrasts, She's really good.
I still don't understand how this movie cost $25 million. I don't get it.
You know what is funny? What I've read, and I hope I have good information, but the same time, the same moment, because the movie got out at the holiday season in 1990, and it was exactly at the same moment that Home Alone. And Home Alone has exactly the same budget, but did $500 or $600 million in worldwide.
I understand Home Alone's got the same budget. There's actors, the camera, but I know that it's money laundering for this movie. We all know, yeah.
It's interesting you say Home Alone, because I was thinking that it could be kind of a Home Alone movie. It's one man Die Hard movie. He's by himself in a house against one terrorist, and that's it. Yeah, I love it. I think it aged well. It has this very cozy atmosphere in a chalet. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of a David Lynch movie. It has this David Lynch touch of like the wood panels and the snow. It's cozy. I can see it, made by David Lynch.
We all know that our 7 auditors will follow my opinion. So for me, no problem. Yeah.
Hugo. Cheers.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to us today.
Thank you very much.
Do we know what movie we're doing next week?
Yeah. I choose it and I change it because I was.
You changed it again? What is it?
But it's time to talk about it, because we are turning around. Sometimes we talk about it. We just pronounce this name. It's gonna be Shawshank Redemption, guys. We're gonna make it.
All right.
I watched it again like 3 months ago, so I'm gonna watch it again.
Every 3 months we watch it.
That's true. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Leave us a comment and a like and ring the bell or whatever. Do the thing that's good for us, please. And we'll see you on the next one.
See you next time.